So, while I was recovering from my illness, I didn't really get much reading done, but I did do some audiobooking. And I finally finished the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. Yes, these books have finally been sitting on my physical TBR for over a year. And yes, I decided that I was going to audiobook them through my library. Don't judge me. But since I've finally done my recaps of the last two, A Curse for True Love. It was fantastic, and just as chaotic as the others by Stephanie Garber. That seems to be a trend in this realm. Now, where book 2 left off, Jack had vanished, leaving nothing but a bloodstain. And Evangeline has had her memories erased. Now we pick up right at that spot. So Evangeline just wakes up from having her memories erased, and Apollo is there. And of course he convinces her that Jax is the bad guy, and he did all the memory erasing, and that, of course, they're husband and wife, which, I mean, technically they are, so, yeah. Jax stealing memories and Jax being on the run and being the villain is the narrative that we follow until Evangeline gains her memories back at about the halfway point. And up until that point, it was a lot of Apollo spinning tales of Jack's misdeeds. And Apollo was fabricating some of those misdeeds. One of these fabricated misdeeds ends up with Evangeline getting thrown down a well. And of course, Jax is the one to save her. Because he's being all creepy stalkery. In a good way. I guess. Jax also kind of creeps into her bedroom while she's asleep. He then wakes her up, makes her get dressed, and teaches her some defense stuff, so I guess it's okay. And being around him, she starts to recover her memories. Much to Apollo's dismay, although Apollo doesn't know. But it's not until a series of manipulations, carried out by multiple parties, and a misadventure in a cursed forest, that ends with Eva being stuck in a one-bed-in-the-inn scenario with Jax, that she finally fully regains her memories. In one fell swoop. And this includes up to the one where she remembers Apollo stealing her memories. And the first thing she does when she regains her memories is slap the shit out of Apollo. Literally, best part of the book, hands down, 5 stars right there. And the rest of the story at that point is escaping Apollo, stopping Jack from doing stuff. And the finale in which we watch Apollo finally self-destruct. Some thoughts. Up until this book, we've only had Evangeline's point of view. This one added both Apollo and Jax. The Apollo point of view kind of made me sad for Apollo. And with how confusing the magic system is, it's hard to tell if he truly was so obsessed with Evangeline or if this was a result of the curses, or multiple curses, that he was put under. Not to mention Aurora Valor, she was a secondary villain that was kind of added. Though I think she was kind of the main villain, it was just finally revealed in the end. She did a lot of manipulation that led Apollo to the self-destruction. If she hadn't done what she had done, Apollo would have still been obsessed with Evangeline, probably, but he wouldn't have done as much as he did. And Aurora also tried to cause Jax to self-destruct because she was obsessed with Jax. Luckily, Evangeline stopped Jax from doing whatever self-destructive path Jax was on. But after the big finale, Aurora vanishes, leaving the story open-ended for her. So we still have a bad guy in the world. But Eva and Jax got their happy ending, and the Valors have returned to rule the Magnificent North once again. Although I have questions, comments, and concerns about a monarch that was presumed dead over 1,000 years ago coming back to rule again. It is the Magnificent North, and the North is under a story curse, so who knows what the heck is actually going on. And who knows what's real and what's not. Great read. I loved it. It was left open-ended on so many levels. Looking forward to the next one. Whenever it may be.